What I didn't do was mind the shop properly.
CBC News has learned more details of an audit into Senator Pamela Wallin's expense claims. The audit says Wallin tried to make retroactive changes to her expense reports. It cites 3 former executive assistants who say Wallin either changed or attempted to change some claims. The report was delivered today to key members of the Senate Internal Economy Committee. It's expected Wallin will be asked to pay back more than $100,000. And if you're keeping track, that's on top of the $38,000 she's already repaid. Canadian smartphone maker BlackBerry says it's launching a review of its options moving forward. And that includes putting the company up for sale or taking it private so that it would no longer trade on the stock market. BlackBerry says the formal review follows disappointing sales of its latest release. A former Ontario Deputy Attorney General will look into how Rehtaeh Parsons' case was handled by Nova Scotia police and prosecutors. Murray Siegel will examine why it took so long to lay charges following reports that the teen had been sexually assaulted and cyberbullied. Rehtaeh died in April following a suicide attempt. Last week, police charged 2 18-year-olds with child pornography offenses. The review could take up to 6 months. Today, Israel published the names of 26 Palestinian prisoners set to be released this week. The release is part of a U.S. brokered deal to resume Mideast peace negotiations after a 5-year freeze. Over the coming months, Israel is to free more than 100 of the longest-held Palestinian prisoners, most of them detained for killing Israelis. Hopes of freedom were dashed today for ousted Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi. A judge ordered that he remain under detention while investigators probe accusations that Morsi conspired with Hamas to plan a mass prison break. Meanwhile, Egyptian authorities have delayed plans to disperse sit-ins by Morsi supporters, this to avoid further bloodshed.